everyone, I'm Sari.
And I'm Kayla.
And welcome to Pre-Shavuot Circle Time this week. We're so excited that you came to join us. And we're so excited for Shavuos, aren't we?
That's why we're wearing flowers, because Shavuot is tomorrow. We hope you come to the ice cream party.
It's going to be fun. Let's get our circle time started. Can everyone draw their big circles? It's circle time, it's circle time, it's circle time today. It's circle time, it's circle time. Let's all shout, hooray! I'm going to need you to shout a bit louder. 1, 2, 3.
Hooray!
Oh, it was so loud that time. Great job, everyone. Who can tell me, what does the cow say? And what does the train say? And what does the bird say? The cow is in the barn. It goes moo moo moo. The train is on the track. It goes choo choo choo. The bird is in the tree. It goes tweet tweet. All are saying Moda ani lefanecha melechai v'kayam shehechazarta bi nishmati bechemla rabba emunatecha. Great job. So on Shavuot, it will also be Shabbos. So the first day is just Shavuot, and then the second day is Shavuot and Shabbos. So let's get our Shabbos angels out so we can sing our Shabbos song. The Shabbos angels are peeking through my window. Emma's lighting candles, but no one's gone to show. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom to every one of you. Good Shabbos. Can you send Kayla and I a Shabbos high five? Awesome. Great high fives, everybody. Thank you so much. I think that we should make some special challah for Shavuos and Shabbos. Let's mix the sticky batter. Watch it rise and grow. Time to do a mitzvah and pinch off a piece of dough. Braid and braid a challah as neatly as you're able. Slide in the oven, then on the Yantif and Shabbos table. Then we say the bracha and
Then we eat it.
yum, 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 yum. Great job, everyone. Did you remember that we have been working on a special Shavuot song with all 10 of our fingers?
No.
Let's practice it together. Can you show me all 10 fingers? Because now we're going to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rules from way up high. Moshe climbed the mountain, got the Torah on Har Sinai. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rules from way up high. Moshe climbed the mountain, got the Torah on Har Sinai. We are the Jewish people, 'cause we are the ones who choose to follow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rules from way up high. Moshe climbed the mountain, got the Torah on Har Sinai. Great singing, everyone. Now we're going to hand it over to Rabbi Scher, who's going to give us a special Shavuot message. Over to you, Rabbi Scher.
Chag Sameach, everyone. So tonight begins Shavuot, the holiday that celebrates the Jewish people receiving the Torah at Mount Sinai 3,332 years ago. That was when we received the most precious gift we were ever to receive. The mitzvot in the Torah, the lessons in the Torah are so special and so powerful, and they really can do very special things for our lives and for the whole world. Our parents, our grandparents have taught us the Torah, and as we learn the Torah, it will then become our responsibility to pass on this precious gift to our children and to our grandchildren. So, as we enter the holiday of Shavuot, I wish you a Chag Sameach. I wish you every bracha, every blessing as you receive the Torah yet again on the anniversary of Matan Torah, on the anniversary of receiving the Torah. Again, I'm going to miss you all in shul. But please, when you're saying Adon Olam, give me a virtual high five or handshake. Also, please learn a little bit of Torah, because we won't be able to together learn a little bit of Torah with your parents. And Chag Sameach. Good Yom.
Thank you so much, Rabbi Scher. Do you know Kayla and I have a special Shavuot story we would like to share with you this week? Kayla, can you tell them what story it is?
It's a dozen daisies for raising now. I know we have a raising that goes to our shul.
Yeah, it's a special book about Raisi, and we already had a Raisi guest star on our show. So let's read our special Shavuot book together. A Dozen Daisies for Raisi, a Shavuot story. Raisi peeked into a bucket of roses. She breathed in the sweet smell of lilacs. She carefully stroked the waxy petal of a tulip. Bubby, said Raisi, I wish I could bring all these flowers home for Shavuos. Raisi's grandmother laughed. I wish you could too. It's so hard to choose. Just then, Raisi spotted a sign. Fresh daisies, take home a dozen today. The colorful petals with golden centers looked cheerful and friendly. Raisi poked around in her little plastic purse. Yes, she'd saved enough. Turning to the florist, she asked, May I have these, please? Smiling, the florist pulled out 12 daisies and tied them with a yellow satin bow. A dozen daisies for Raisi. Raisi paid and picked up her flowers. They're all mine, she thought. Raisi stopped for a moment. She imagined her daisies blooming all over Har Sinai in honor of Matan Torah. Let's go, said Bubby. She held out her hand. Together, she and Raisi stepped out of the flower shop. Oh, look, said Raisi. There's Naomi. She's a new girl in my class, and that must be her mother. Hi, Naomi, Raisi called. But the new girl just stared down at her shoes. What's wrong, Naomi? You look so sad. Naomi sighed. In my old neighborhood, my father used to invite all his friends to a big kiddush at our house after they learned Torah together all night long. I would prepare different kinds of cheesecakes with my mother, and my friends would come over to help. Since we're new in town, we don't know many people. Shavuos won't be the same this year. My father makes a big kiddush too, said Raisi. Everyone is hungry after staying up all night. Hey, why don't you come to help out at our kiddush this year? It will be so much fun. Naomi's mother said, We'd love to. Then she added, Are those your Shavuos flowers, Raisi? They are so beautiful. Raisi thought about her daisies. If they belonged to her, then they were hers to share. Raisi plucked 2 daisies out of the bunch and handed them to a very surprised Naomi. Thanks a lot, Raisi. Good Yom Tov. Now there were 10 daisies for Raisi. Together, Bubby and Raisi continued on their way. A few moments later, they met Mrs. Schwartz, who was carrying a bag of groceries. Raisi noticed a box of frozen cheese blintzes sticking out of the top. Hi, Mrs. Schwartz, said Raisi. I see you're going to eat blintzes on Shavuos. Oh, yes, said the elderly lady. Usually I make my own, but this year my grandchildren are going to spend Shavuos with their other grandmother. So I bought this little box of blintzes just for me. She sighed. Raisi looked up at Bubby, who nodded and smiled. Well, said Raisi, my mother is looking for some Shavuos guests. Will you come and eat blintzes at our house? Why, aren't you sweet, said Mrs. Schwartz. I think I will. Then Raisi remembered her flowers. She pulled 2 daisies out of her bouquet and handed them to a very happy Mrs. Schwartz. Thank you, Raisi. A good yantif. Now there were 8 daisies for Raisi. They were almost home when someone called out, "Hello, Raisy, what lovely flowers!" Raisy looked up to see her neighbor, Mrs. Mizrahi, sitting on the front porch. She held 2 smiling babies in her lap. Raisy lifted her flowers so the babies could see them better. "How are Ruti and Boaz?" she asked. "Baruch Hashem, getting bigger every day," said their mother. "But now that the twins are walking, it's much harder to watch them both at once. I don't know how I'm going to manage to hear the Aseret HaDibrot on Shavuot." "I know my mother would let me help you," said Raisy. "I love taking care of babies. If I hold one and you hold the other, we can all hear the Aseret HaDibros." "You would do that for me?" said Mrs. Mizrahi. "Raisy, you're a wonderful neighbor." Raisy chose 2 of the prettiest daisies and handed them to a very grateful Mrs. Mizrahi. "Thank you, Raisy. Chag Sameach." Now there were 6 daisies for Raisy. As soon as Raisy and Bubby came home, Raisy ran into the kitchen to show her mother the flowers. "Ema, look at my daisies. Aren't they beautiful? And guess what? A new girl in my class is coming to help at our Kiddush. Mrs. Schwartz is eating blintzes with us tomorrow, and Mrs. Mizrahi wants me to watch the twins with her in shul." "How exciting, Raisy. Now let's put your flowers in some water so they'll stay fresh." Raisy placed her 6 daisies in a little glass vase with some water. Just then, her brother Yaakov strolled into the kitchen. He looked at the vase in surprise. 6 flowers? That's all you bought? Raisy didn't know what to answer. She loved her bouquet, even if it was a bit small. She thought about where her other daisies might be right now. Then Bubby smiled at Yaakov and said, "I have a secret to tell you. This may look like a bouquet of flowers, but this is really your sister's bouquet of mitzvahs. It's half as big as it started out, but it's twice as beautiful." The end. What a fun story. Now we're going to sing a song all about the Torah. And what special gift did Hashem give us on Shavuot?
The Torah!
That's right. Let's all stand up. Who can clap so loud?
Like a crocodile snapping its jaw.
And who can jump so high? Like a bunny.
Or a frog.
Or a frog.
Oh, I just kicked my
Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Mora shakeh hilat Yaakov. Mora shakeh hilat Yaakov. Mora shakeh hilat Yaakov. Torah tziva lanu Moshe. Great job, everyone. Great jumping. Now let's all sit down. Can everyone show me their quietest fingers? Twinkle, twinkle, kochavim, way up in the shamayim. If we say Shema tonight, everything will be alright. Twinkle, twinkle, kochavim, way up in the shamayim. Oh, you're tired. Why don't you join me for Shema before bedtime? Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. What a quiet sleeping child. Kayla sleeps like this every night. Look at all the sleeping children sleeping until noon. Come, let us wake them with a merry tune. They're so still, are they ill? Wake up, little children, hop, hop, hop. Wake up, little children, hop, hop, hop. Wake up, little children, hop, 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 hop.
right.
I've got that Shabbos feeling up in my head, up in my head, up in my head. I've got that Shabbos feeling up in my head, up in my head today. I've got that Shabbos feeling deep in my heart, deep in my heart, deep in my heart. I've got that Shabbos feeling deep in my heart, deep in my heart today. I've got that Shabbos feeling out in my hands, out in my hands, out in my hands. I've got that Shabbos feeling out in my hands, out in my hands today. I've got that Shabbos feeling out in my toes, down in my toes, down in my toes. I've got that Shabbos feeling down in my toes, down in my toes today. Good Shabbos and good Yantif. We hope you have a great Shavuot. We hope we see you at the ice cream party. Bye, everyone.